Hey guys, this is Jeremiah Duffy here. Today, I will be talking about game keycard. That's right, you heard it. Well, they made a game keycard called Nintendo Switch 2. Exactly, so let's get started over with, shall we? Alright, so, what about storage? Well, just because they will force people to download with GKCs, which is eating up people limited internal storage or requires too expensive, which is wasting money. In fact, Nintendo Switch 2 is a worse than you for this. But anyways, let's moving on. That's right, they forced to wait on massive internet download, which is incredibly frustrating. If you have slow or metered internet, then is offline or not offline on the internet. Now let's get moving on. Mandatory internet downloads. Exactly. Because of the day the publisher shuts down their download servers, their physical copy becomes an unplayable piece of plastic. Like gently, what the fuck is their problem? Modern games completely fill up console hard drives or Nintendo Switch SD cards, forcing people to delete other games. But why is people pay a premium price for physical packaging but receive a digital-only experience, which is wasting money for Nintendo Switch 2? Is that downloading 50 GB to 100 GB files can cause users to hit data limits imposed by internet service providers? Like, what the hell is your problem, modern Nintendo? You know that mandatory internet downloads can cause a hit data limits imposed, and now thanks to you, now they're wasting money for force people to buy with premium, because of you. Now let's get moving on, shall we? Now let's start at zero on cart data. Yes, that's right, because in 20 years, they won't be able to blow on the cartridge, pop it into an old console, and instantly X. Companies manufacture a plastic case, a plastic cartridge, and paper inserts just to mail you 25 alphanumeric characters they go. Modern Nintendo, how could you, bro? Why would you do that? You should know that zero on cart data is really bad. Now people are angry at you because you made a horrible cartridge on Nintendo Switch 2. Now in conclusion, Game Key Cards is a weird cartridge on Nintendo Switch 2. Physical disc is way better than Game Key Cards with Nintendo. Nintendo Switch 2 is a worst console, and Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One is way better than this. But anyways, I'll see you later everyone, peace out.